On the court reporter, to my right, your left, please be careful. There's a ramp that leads up to the witness stand. When we get to the top, I want you to stand and raise your right hand, please.
Do you swear that you will tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth to help you God?
Yes.
You may be seated. Please proceed.
Good afternoon. Could you please state and spell your name for the record?
Heather Doherty, Heather Doherty.
And were you a foster parent for Crystal and Zachariah Rasch's children?
Yes.
And how long have you done that?
November 6, 2019.
Now, because of your role with the children as a foster parent, did you have regular contact with Crystal Rasch?
Yes.
And were you also able to have some level of contact or familiarity with Zachariah Rasch as well?
A little bit.
Would you say to a lesser degree than you had with Crystal?
Absolutely.
Now, were you aware that there were termination of parental rights proceedings involving both Crystal and Zach?
Yes.
And were those proceedings separate from each other?
Yes.
Now, during the time that you knew Crystal, can you describe from your perspective what her relationship with her children was like?
Crystal was amazing with her children. She was lower functioning, so she needed extra guidance and support along the way. But she loved her children very much.
And did you have all four of Crystal's children that she had with Zach?
Yes.
Now, specifically during the time of around May and into June of 2024, was Crystal continuing to maintain contact with her children?
Yes.
And in what ways? In what ways did she do that?
Regular phone calls, and she had visits every Monday.
And for the most part, was Crystal continuing to maintain those visits?
Yes.
And you said that the visits were regular, as in every week?
Yes.
Did there come a pattern where the visits were set for a certain day of the week?
I'm sorry?
Did there develop a pattern where the visitation was generally scheduled for a certain day each week?
They're every Monday. Is that what you're asking?
Right. Okay.
Yes.
And what was the process concerning those Monday visits?
They were supervised visits at the county building, so Crystal had to check in with the supervisor on Friday to verify that there was going to be a visit the following Monday.
And in those weeks in May and into June, you mentioned there was an active termination of parental rights proceedings, but was Crystal continuing to make progress towards maintaining contact with her kids from your perspective?
Yes. Crystal believed that she was hoping that once Zach's rights were terminated, she would get the kids back. and she was making plans on, if that didn't happen, what our relationship would look like and what her relationship would look like with the children after adoption.
So to your knowledge, was Crystal aware that adoption was a possibility?
Absolutely.
And that it would be possible that you specifically would adopt the children?
Yes.
And was it your understanding that even if you were to adopt the children, could that be described as what's referred to as like an open adoption?
I'm not sure if it would be considered open adoption, but I made it very clear to Crystal that I knew the importance of their relationship, and as long as it remained healthy and safe, that she would be able to continue to be a part of their lives.
Had anything from your knowledge happened in early June or in May of 2024 that would have affected Crystal's ability to see her children?
Disappearing? Is that what you're...
No. So, was there anything in your in working with Crystal and through that process, was there anything to indicate prior to Crystal disappearing that contact that she had with her children, those regular visits, anything that happened that would indicate that was going to end?
No.
What was your perspective on Crystal's attitude at this time?
She was optimistic. She was hoping that she convinced everyone that she left Zach for good and that she checked all of the boxes that the state required her to do. And so, yeah, she was optimistic. She knew that she was still going to be able to maintain a relationship with her children either way.
Was part of doing those things that she needed to do securing a living arrangement or like living a place to live?
Yes.
To your knowledge, was she working towards getting her own apartment?
Yes.
So before June of 2024, generally speaking, how often did you and Crystal communicate?
I would say 2 to 3 times a week. And sometimes that was a 2-minute conversation, and sometimes that was a 20-message text thread.
And so that contact was primarily through phone or texting?
Yes. And then, yeah, phone and texting.
So I want to direct your attention to June 10th of 2024. Was that the day before you were scheduled to have a visit?
No, June 10th, she was supposed to have a visit.
And did you receive a communication concerning that visit on that day?
Yes.
And what was the general nature of that message?
Crystal had texted me saying that she had strep throat and that she did not want to get the kids sick and that she would be canceling the visit.
And that visit was supposed to have occurred on June 10th?
Yes.
What did you do after receiving that message?
I said, okay, I hope you feel better. And then I sent her a couple pictures of her son's kindergarten graduation.
Did you ever receive any response to those messages or those pictures?
No, which is very unlike her. Usually when I send a picture of her kid, she follows back with a thank you and 5 or 6 text messages asking about more details about her kid and what they were doing and when it was and if they had fun. And so it was very odd that she did not respond after that.
And after that June 10th, after that June 10th text, did you ever receive any message or contact from Crystal?
No, I did not.
Now, around that same time, did you learn that Zach Rasch decided to voluntarily terminate his parental rights?
Yes.
Was that a surprise to you?
Objection, relevance.
You may answer.
Yes.
Before that, had there been any indication that Zach intended to voluntarily terminate his parental rights?
No.
So from your perspective, before communication stopped in June, was Crystal still engaged in maintaining a relationship with her children?
Yes.
I have no further questions.
Cross.
Yeah, thank you, Your Honor. Good afternoon. You were mentioned that Crystal Rasch had supervised visits with her children at the county building.
Yes.
Okay. Did she ever have unsupervised visits with her children?
No.
And this is for the entire 5 years that you've been a foster parent to her children? She's never had an unsupervised visit?
No, I think they came to a concert one time and there wasn't anyone there to supervise, but I was there.
And you mentioned that you sent pictures of her son's kindergarten graduation.
Yes.
Is that something that she could have attended?
Yes.
Okay. And I mean, to your knowledge, based on the ongoing legal issues with her children, there was nothing preventing her from going to her child's kindergarten graduation, was there?
Transportation?
Okay. Like I say, there's nothing legally preventing her.
No.
Okay. And you're aware Crystal had a vehicle, correct?
It depended on how often it was working.
Okay. And so you've, it's been 5 years and the children are, is it Bryson? The names of the children, Bryson, is that one of the names?
Yes.
Okay. And he's been doing well in foster care with you, is that right?
He's adopted.
Okay. Fully adopted?
Yes.
Okay. And at the time in June 2024, he was doing well at that time?
Yes.
Okay, so I'm going to refer to all this, how the children were doing in June of 2024. Because Crystal had an upcoming hearing in July of 2024, correct?
Yes.
All right. And at that time, you and your husband had taught him to ride a bicycle without training wheels?
Yes,
Okay, and that he's got a great relationship with your husband as well, right?
yes,
He likes working in the garage with him?
yes,
And you have a close bond with him.
yes,
So at the time in June 2024, things are going very well with you and Bryson and your husband, correct?
yes,
And obviously at the upcoming hearing in July, that's something the judge would consider is how well the children are adapting to foster care, correct?
correct.
And then there's another child, I'll just give the year of birth is 2013. And would it fair to say that she continues to love to be the center of attention?
Yes,
Okay, and she was taking clarinet lessons in the summer?
yes,
And she expressed to you that she would like to be adopted by you and Tyler.
if that was her only choice, yes.
No, I'm just, is that a fair statement?
No,
So at a home visit in March of 2024, you would disagree with the statement JoJo expressed to the CCR worker that she would like to be adopted by Heather and Tyler.
Objection,
Is that a
yes.
correct statement?
JoJo would like to stay with us, but her mother is her mother.
I understand.
She doesn't know at that age what her options are and what her options are not.
Okay, but it's fair to say that things are going well with JoJo and you and Tyler in June of 2024.
It is fair to say that things are going great with my entire family, correct?
Okay, and again, these are things that the judge would consider at that permanency hearing in July.
Correct.
And this was the same for the other two children as well.
Correct.
Is that they were adapting well to living with you and your foster care with you and your husband, correct?
Correct.
Okay, nothing further, thank you.
All right. Well, a few more questions?
Just a few more.
Go ahead.
So the judge would also consider at any further hearing what Crystal was doing, correct?
Correct.
And Crystal was continuing to make efforts and work towards reunification with her children, correct?
Correct.
And during this time, did you ever observe anything from Crystal that indicated that she was going to give up on making those efforts?
Absolutely not.
I have nothing else.
Recross.
Well, was part of Crystal's reunification plan to not be with Mr. Rasch?
That was part of it, yeah, but he
Okay.
made that difficult.
Yeah, in June, the middle of June, she was with him, right?
Yes.
Did she tell you that?
No. You can tell
Okay.
when she's with them and when she wasn't. Her demeanor changed.
Okay, thank you, nothing further.
All right, you can step down. I'm assuming that's all of the witnesses the state has for today. Is that correct?
Yes, that is all the witnesses for today, and I can let the jury know that at least for today, we are ahead of schedule.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, here's the situation. Good news, you're off before 4:20 today. There's a couple things you should be aware of. First of all, you should understand that this is being streamed live, and I'm telling you this for a very important reason. Family may try and contact you regarding that. You should not. I'm telling it to you because I don't want you to act like you're surprised by that. If you look in the back, you can see there's a camera in the back of the courtroom, and that's court TV that is filming this live. So I want you to be aware of that, and I want you to be aware of it because if somebody contacts you, you should not discuss what's going on here. And you should not in any way talk with anybody about this. And if someone tells you that, your response normally, right? We all are, here's our normal response, right? You immediately, somebody says something to you and, you Google it. Or you try and search it out using one of the various